power of
What's up, you guys? I don't think I got this selected. Oh, I do. What's up, fools? Yeah, I'm sorry. I was gonna do this earlier today, but I got a little bit distracted with some other stuff. But what's up? Let's see. Darth Sauron, what's up, Darth? Man, I might be getting that helmet right there. But what's up, man? Finally. What's up, Z Hero? Lame show. Damn it, late Bishop chat, but I'm here for all of mutant chat. Hell yeah. Power of one together now, boy. I mean the Star Wars. I know, you're good, you're good. What was her name? Jesus. I actually got my teeth cleaned. Let me show you how clean these teeth are, like coming close to yours. Jose, like watch this. Look at those teeth, baby. I was like, I want that Jose teeth, man. So no, but it was pretty cool. I hate the acolyte. Do you like? I don't know. I want to have that. I want to have that discussion with Jarhead. Jarhead's giving it a chance. I'm giving it a chance because I keep watching every episode. I watched the episode this morning, and I I don't know. The episode was about nothing. Nothing happened. $1 million smile. I know, right? I was like, that's what I said. I want the Jose smile. But what's up, Jose? What's up, Darth Sauron? What's up, Z Hero? Random Korean Ant, and everybody else. Thanks for stopping by. Vibrator Jim, what's up? If you guys want to join in tonight, it was it was a filler. A filler within 8 episodes. Come on. No, I'm just kidding. If you like it, you like it. Blah blah blah. But what I wanted to do tonight, or earlier tonight, is talk about Sideshow. And let me just show the picture real quick. Let's see, where are we? Actually, you know what? I'm gonna put a poll out there for you guys. Let's do a poll. YouTube. But like really quick, what are you guys' thoughts on the news of the bishop? Like, you guys like the news? You guys think it's way overdue? Do you guys think it's trash? What do you guys think? Let me put this poll up, and then we'll go from there. I think. Well, I shouldn't even go. Let me put the poll up first. Let's see. News of the bishop. A banger. I'm gonna put yep. Day one. Nope. Not for me. And then I will put in J and D will do it better. And the other one would be. No, I'll just leave it at that. Let's just do that. Start poll. All right, let's see what you guys say. Barbarian Jim. I PO'd the new Gambit yesterday. The one from Iron Studios. That one's pretty cool. I don't know what the. I need to talk to Jar. I need to get Jarhead on the line right now. I was like, Jarhead, like, or I feel like several people don't like the thigh muscles on that thing. I think it looks pretty good. Like, it's kind of exaggerated for him being a lanky character, but it is great. Hope the bishop has long hair like the X-Men 97. What do you think about the mullet? Somebody in the chat was saying like he definitely needs a mullet. Not day one for me, but when it comes with a Jesus. Damn, man, you up late? Yeah. Well, it is 11:49 here. Nothing to do tomorrow, so here we are. I'm really happy for the bishop reveal. Ant says, I'm really happy for the bishop reveal. For my friends, I got the custom already, but the ES is super low. So hopefully Sideshow knocks this out of the park with at least 1500 ES made. I'll save judgment for when the image arrives. But what do you think of the news, man? Like, just the news by itself. There's like, that's why I want to like dissect tonight. Like, just the news by itself is, I think it's something else. I'm just waiting on the 1/3 Sauron, so I might be waiting a while. That piece, you know, that's gonna be like 58 inches tall, right? I think the quarter scale is like 42 inches tall, or was it 38 inches tall? But I'm happy for it. Long overdue. Yeah. Well, I'm gonna go into it a little bit, but I put the poll up there. Let me see what the poll says right now. So I said new of the bishop. I meant news of the bishop a banger. 25% said yep, day one. 75% said nope, not for me. Goddamn. And 0% said J&D will do it better. So there's that. Random Korean says news is cool, but no picture or even a silhouette. Yeah, there's that too, right? This will be my day one, second ever. My first was Thanos on Throne, and we all know how short that sold out in 7. Dang, are you serious? Dang, I wasn't around. I wasn't collecting around that time, but I do have a Thanos on Throne. But Jesus, that's like your first. That's crazy. Well, congrats to you, Forenzi. What's up, Forenzi? Let's see what I was gonna do. So I'll talk about this for a little bit, then we'll go look at other pictures. But this is in case you didn't know, in case you don't follow CMP on the groups. I'll tell you right now, like when I saw this morning, I think it was like this morning, or is it 1 p.m. or something? I was skimming through I think it was like the Sideshow website because they released the news of the Red Hulk. I think it was this one. But then I saw like a blue I saw this in the coming soon page and I was like, nah. And as soon as I saw that, 2 or 3 other people hit me up like really quick. They're like, hey, like, is this real? Is this real? Somebody said like I dropped my laptop as soon as I was reading this, and I was like, nah, I'm not seeing it. I reloaded the page and boom, it showed this basically. I think for like the longest time, ever since I started collecting, like from every channel that I've been on, like there's been not the whole panel, but people from there's like individuals from each channel that said, "I want a bishop. I want a bishop." I think it's been echoed like in every group, in every forum. Like I saw in statue forum too, where like customs started getting involved, and people were like, you know, licensed companies aren't going to they're not making bishop for some reason. They're not making bishop for some reason, so customs took it, under their belt and started making it. I forget. I wish I could call out the people who said this, but I do remember in one of the YouTubes, someone said like Sideshow, none of the groups watch, your channel. None of them watch any of the channels. Like it's a lost cause basically. Like you guys are crazy for even thinking like they watch your channel or listen to you in the groups. Sideshow, Prime One, they're gonna do whatever they want. Like you guys are like wasting your breath. And I do remember going like, man, that's some crazy thinking, but there's like some there's maybe some truth to it. There's been other people that have been collecting way longer than I have, like 2 or 3 years longer than I have. But then like my mindset was like, you keep putting it out there, maybe like Sideshow or even XM Studios is gonna say, yeah, you know what, like we'll make it, but we'll make an edition size of like 50, right? But like, yeah, I was thinking honestly that XM Studios was gonna come out with this bishop before anybody. But like, so like years go by and like everything goes by. Little by little, Sideshow, like you freaking see it from Sideshow, like they're starting to like intertwine. Like some of the guys, like Anthony from Sideshow, I think his name is, and some of the other guys start jumping on different streams, and you start listening to them say like, "Hey, like we see," they call it podcast. We see the podcast. We watch the shows, and like some of those shows make us laugh. Some of those shows like are interesting, right? But then like when I heard that, I was like, hey man, like there you go. But then when you start seeing stuff like, when I start seeing stuff like, let me show you really quick. When I start seeing stuff like this, like coming out from like from Sideshow, like probably one of the biggest like statue makers out there. When I started seeing this stuff, watch. When I started seeing, where is it? Luke Skywalker. When I started seeing Bishop. When I started seeing like Riddler. Like I'm starting to go like, man, like all that stuff like we kept arguing about, all the stuff like we keep going like, they're not, the people, all the collectors out there that have been saying like they're not listening, like who cares? Like you're never gonna get what you guys want. Like it's like you basically mocking us or laughing at us, right? Freaking Sideshow said like, nah, man, like let me give these guys a couple pieces, shut them out, shut them off, and I know, right?
Fan attack.
Casual nerd problems.
I'm just kidding. So I just a heads up. They like it wasn't a shout out or anything. It was just like I asked a question and they just read my question, I think, or whatever. But if you guys want to, whatever. But that's the thing with me. Like after seeing Riddler, after seeing Bishop, after seeing Luke Skywalker and all these other pieces coming out, and I don't know if like you guys remember this, but like Sideshow has like released 20 statues, either it be news, POs, whatever you want to call them. It's like 20 within 2024. I think that's insane. And now they could have like stopped for the whole year, all of 2024. They could have just went like, man, like it. We gave them 20 statues for 2024, and let's get the hell out of here, you know. But nah, man, Sideshow was like, nah, give these guys a Riddler, give these guys a Bishop, give these guys like a little taste of the good life, right? So I guess what I'm trying to get at is like, like let me put this big screen because I want this to be heard, to be honest. To all the times that like, we had those discussions where like bigger groups or bigger channels kept saying like, you guys are crazy, wishful thinking, blah blah blah. It's your channels don't matter. You're like YouTube's like you guys like talk about stuff that's never gonna come to fruition. Like, here we are, man. Like Sideshow freaking. I just think like, man, like I feel like it's like a little battle that the collectors have won, and like we're going to take this and go with it. Sideshow said, "Hold my beer. We don't need to be at San Diego Comic-Con because all that money went to statue development licensing." You know what? Just for that, man, yeah, Forensi, that was well put too. But like, I wish they could go. They just haters. At least talking about it on platforms is miles better than not. But yeah, like random Korean, like I would say 2-3 years ago, when we first started this whole thing, is like you guys keep. It was just discouraging for the longest time. It was like cool. We'll put this in the back burner, I guess, and then we'll just keep talking about like the new stuff or current stuff. But there's always those guys that wanted this Bishop. There's always people that wanted that Riddler, and I don't know. I feel like the Bishop for me is like the news of the year. I think. I know it's just July and everything, but I feel like that Bishop when I saw that blue background with the font of Bishop up front, it was just like a real beautiful thing to see. I know it probably doesn't make sense to a lot of new collectors or people that haven't been watching for too long, but for the longest time, I swear, like people from like late last year to early this year, they were crapping on Sideshow. They were like saying Sideshow collectors are like trash. They were saying like Sideshow collectors are a different, like the bottom tier. And I was like, man, I got Sideshow pieces. There's a bunch of Sideshow like bangers out there, but man, like I don't know. I really like think just seeing like this Bishop and hearing about these news is just like it's it's a little win. I think it's a little win in my pocket. It's a little badge. I feel like I want to print this out right here and just like attach it to my wall and just freaking like I don't know, man. Like this is like a long time coming, and it's a little win for, I think, for CMP, to be honest. Forenzy says, seriously though, Sideshow needs to be at Sideshow. Needs to be at San Diego Comic Con, at least just a smaller booth. Jeez. Yeah, man, like that'd be awesome. Like, but again, man, like I'm sorry, like Forenzy, like for me right now, Sideshow is like statue of the year for the whole year. Like just with this, it's not a reveal of Bishop. It's just the news, man. Like this like they did it first. You know, not now everyone that comes up with Bishop or everyone or any other company that comes up with a new like reveal, Sideshow like is like the best company of the like they win best company of the year for me right now. Like till the end of the year, they're like the best company just for this. Oh, what's up, Al? I haven't seen you in forever. But yeah, like that's my little spiel on the news of the Bishop. I'm hoping, I'm hoping the reveal when it comes out, it's badass. Like I'm hoping that it comes with 2 portraits. One of the guys was saying hopefully it comes with a mullet, but according to like the it says Bishop Future and Past Premium format. They're not too sure if it's going to come with like the long hair Bishop. So I'm hoping it's with 2 portraits, the mullets and the whatever one. But also like I do care how it comes out. The reveal is, but the news of just this beats everything for me. So big shout out to Sideshow. Big shout out to the CMP Nation. Big shout out to everyone that made this happen. You know, like especially the guys that freaking like wanted a Bishop from the very beginning. I feel like there's like multiple collectors. Like I've wanted a Bishop for the longest time too. Like I saw the custom one, I was like, man, that custom one looks good. But like I stopped collecting X-Men, and see even like I might even buy this piece just because of like the historic mark that it's gonna make, that this has made for me. I might. But like again, like shout out to Sideshow, shout out to like everyone that's gonna get this piece. This is a huge win for everybody, I think. Even the haters, you know, like now they're gonna start like going on all the groups and saying like we want this, we want this, we want this, and then they're gonna have to fight that battle. But it's all good, man. But yeah, you guys, like I just wanted to like freaking say that on this video or on this like whatever, and just wanted to say like really cool to see. Random Korean says, I see, yeah, first time hearing about people wanting Bishop for me, 3 months old into the statue world. Yeah, see, there you go. It's been years since like people have been wanting this thing. Like but here we are. Freaking fruits of our labor. Calling it collab with Daniel Bell and Martin Canali. So I got this pretty cool picture, I think. Yeah, I made this thing earlier today. Fatal says, custom one legs look too short, weird stance. What's up, man? Yeah, I'm happy for those that have been asking for. Yeah, me too. Like, I'm happy for those guys, but I'm happy for like, I'm happy of the news of like a Bishop from a licensed company. Like, I think that like blows everything out of the park. But what's up, Atticus? But yeah, like Canali and Daniel Bell. Like most of these are from Canali and Daniel Bell. This one's from Canali. This Cable. I think the Deadpool is from. Isn't this one from Daniel Bell as well? I forget. But yeah, man, I made this earlier today, and I was like, man, the Bishop will go perfectly right here in the middle, right next to Cable. But yeah, man, these are only like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 statues from X-Men. This is why I stopped collecting X-Men, man. Like there's too many X-Men to collect. Actually 10 characters including Wolverine. But yeah, like when I was putting this together, I was like, God, I had, let's see, I had Gambit, I had Rogue, I had Cyclops, I had Jean, I had Nightcrawler, I had Cable, I had a Colossus, I had a Wolverine. Yeah, I like had most of these guys, but it's interesting, man. Like I know like some pieces are like, for me, like I love the Colossus from Sideshow, but the XM Studios Colossus is badass too, I think. But like mix and match, and like there's an X-Men for everybody here, but we'll see how it goes. But let's see. Just some bum says this gives me hope that Sideshow might make a Blob in Jubilee. Yeah, like I have a feeling Blob would be closer to no, Blob will come before Jubilee because I did see Blob on that Mystique throne piece, so maybe that's news. But either way, like those two are Jubilee and Blob would be great to have. But yeah, man, like anything else you guys wanted to spit out on like the news of Bishop, or what are your thoughts on this whole thing? Like, do you guys think like this was gonna come out eventually? Do you guys think like if they're like biggest thing for me, like what like I guess has me talking for this about this thing is just like I've been seeing this Bishop requests from collectors for years, man. Like it's awesome to see. I kind of wish there was a bigger announcement on this thing. It was kind of sporadic, right? Like this just dropped it on day 3 of Sideshow Con or whatever. I wish there was like more build up to it. I think this news like deserved a lot more like more on it. But what do you guys think of this the news of this Bishop? Let me see if I could go. I did put a poll out there. Let me see if the poll is good. Okay, so news of the Bishop, a banger. 38% said yep, day 1. 56% said nope, not for me, and 6% said J&D will do it better. I'm sure that was Jose. I'll leave that open for the rest of the night. You guys go check it, go vote, and let me know what you guys think. But yeah, like it's a good day to freaking to be a collector in general. But let's see. Let's see. So there's still people needed more hype too. That's exactly like it definitely needed more hype. I don't think Sideshow knew like what they were sitting on with like the announcement of a Bishop. I feel like they could have built up that hype. It's still badass. It just like would have popped a lot more if the hype was there. Going back to Sideshow again, like the news of this Red Hulk. I don't know if we got to talk about this too much, but we just got news of the Green Hulk the other day, so I was like, damn, Red Hulk's the next day. Is anyone gonna get these Hulks, the green or the red one? Mitchell Lawrence, what's up, man? Hey, I'm gonna put the link in the chat. If you guys want to join in, just let me know, and we will get you on. You know, something that like kind of weirds me out about this Sideshow Hulk is that like the styrofoam has room for all 4 portraits. So I don't know if the initial idea was to release this one with all 4 portraits, or if it was just, you see that right there? Like there's spots for all 4 portraits. I never seen such like a mistake like that. I don't know if I would consider it a mistake, or like if they were just thinking like each spot holds a different portrait, so they had to make all 4 and just save money that way. But I thought that was pretty interesting. Someone has the red and green Hulk in hand in Asia? No freaking way! Are you serious? Oh man, you gotta put pictures up. Just woke up. It's 5 a.m. here, man. Wake your ass up. Okay. Mitchell, it's America's birthday tomorrow, so go back to sleep, man. We got you. That's crazy, nice guy. Like I want to see pictures of that thing, like people in people's collections. We'll send you. Oh, thanks, man. Yeah, I want to see that. That's crazy. That delivery time, crazy. All right, Jose, I gotta ask you something. You see these 2 guys, man? Like, what do you think of this, Jose? Like, two guys assembling this Hulk. I do like this portrait a lot. Like, to be honest, like I don't know, like if Sideshow got a new dentist in the warehouse or whatever. Those teeth look good. But yeah, everything else is perfect on. I love the sculpt. I love the paint they use on this one. It's freaking badass. Uh-oh. We got somebody joining. 1 second. The voice of the voiceless. Uh-oh. What's up, man?
What's going on?
It's Jose. I was like, I don't know who the voice of the voiceless is. he's gonna pull out a schlong or something. How's it going, man?
It's pretty good.
Oh, man. But man, like, yeah, I guess since I got you live, what are your thoughts on the Bishop, man?
I like the idea. I like the fact that they came up with the title card, but I'm not a fan of it because they did the same thing with Weapon X, and we've been waiting since January, and it's July now. We haven't seen a drawing, a concept, or anything for the character.
Do you think, like, I heard some of the guys talk about this, do you think because like a lot of customs came out, like remember that one in the tube, maybe they're gonna steal that idea, or they're gonna come out with like a,
I don't know, like it could be that just want to hype it up and just wait it out, but I don't want to wait till Spooktacular to see Bishop. Sideshow Con should be coming up at the end of this month once San Diego Comic-Con's over. So hopefully they'll have at least a sneak, show something of Bishop then. But I don't want to wait up until October to see a reveal of Bishop. Like just show it to us already. Like we don't need title cards or whatever. You guys already have all this stuff already set up. Just show it. Stop pulling us along. We're gonna get it either way.
you don't like to be teased, Jose? Like
I don't like to be teased. Just
a little
show
snack,
it. That's it.
A little, Haktua, like
the Haktua. I want them to Haktua me so I can just go ahead and pay for it.
Jesus.
Okay. It's crazy.
It is crazy, but like I definitely hear you on like the reveals from like what was it? It was December. It was 12 Days of Sideshow or whatever.
Yeah, it was like wasn't it? It was in December that they showed that they had the title card for Weapon X.
Yeah.
We haven't seen it yet. It's already July.
Yeah.
And like you said, granted the custom community they had their Weapon X that just came out, but still, they should have shown that a while ago already. They shouldn't have been taking this long just to show the Weapon X. And even with the Mystique, all right, we got the Mystique. That's even worse. We got the Mystique after the Weapon X title card, and we've seen at least some type of an image of Mystique.
Yeah, like I'm scared of the Mystique, man. Like I have a Mystique already, and I'm scared. So keep that.
From what they've shown already, I'm not a fan of the Mystique because she's sitting in the chair. She got the computer table. I'm not into that. I wanted a more, aggressive stance for her. Showing off
like a sexy pose and everything.
Yeah. I'm a museum guy, so I like the standing poses. She could have had some type of, movement to her, but standing. But just sitting at the computer table, that does nothing for me.
Maybe if I like this throne one, like I could sell you mine. It's all museum like too.
Even though, which one was it? The last Sideshow one. That one was nice too, but she didn't fit for some reason. She was off. She didn't fit the X-Men lineup.
Yeah, I remember that one. And the freaking one from XM Studios was like overscale.
Yeah, the XM was like 1/3 for 1/4 scale statue.
Yeah.
And they messed that up.
Well, yeah, man. I love honestly for me, I love the news of the Bishop. Just like I was saying, like for like
100%.
minutes. It's been like uphill battle with that one, and just to see like everyone get their Bishop.
Right.
I kind of want to do the Oprah thing, and you get a Bishop, you get a Bishop.
Right. We're finally getting characters that we want, that we've asked for.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
We got the Bishop, and hopefully next we'll get a Jubilee or something. We'll get characters that we actually want. We're getting the Riddler finally. We've been waiting forever for a Riddler. We have a guy one, or a well represented comic book variation of it, because they gave us that samurai Riddler, which everybody made fun of.
We won't even talk about that.
Yeah,
Was he crossing his legs and all?
yeah, he's crossing his leg, Mr. Effeminate Riddler, yeah, that one.
He's 2024 Riddler. That's what we'll call
Yeah,
him.
exactly.
Well, cool, man. Like I'm like you've been collecting forever, so it's good to hear, even from you. Like it's good news, like about this bishop and everything. So that's cool. But
But they have to, they have to come out with a home run. They can't shoot themselves in the foot either. That's the only thing I'm afraid of. That's the only thing I'm afraid of.
You put that bad energy out there that you're gonna receive that. I'm hopeful for it. Like I'm hoping it comes up with 2 portraits, like some of the guys were mentioning.
Yeah,
the mullet.
They have to have the original head for it with the mullet, Jerry curl, in the back, like from his first appearance. And if they're gonna do a more modern variant to him, it's gonna more likely than anything be the bald head with the M on his face.
That'd be pretty cool. Still, I think
Yeah.
it'd be too modern, but yeah, like
yeah. But you know what? It's another thing. They might go modern in the sense of X-Men '97, and they might just give him the short haircut.
Oh yeah,
that might be their version of modern.
Yeah.
So it might be one of those things. It's a catch-22 with it. We don't know what their version of modern is gonna be.
I don't want no 2024 Bishop.
Yeah.
Well, cool. Well, one of our guys, nice guy, sent this to me, and these are in-hand pictures of. Look at
nice.
that. That's insane, right? Like, how did this guy? Like, I know this guy. This guy has a YouTube, and he has like every statue you could think of. But this guy got the green one too.
Yeah, but that's because everything's produced over there. That's why.
That sounds racial, but it's okay.
But it's true. Come on.
I know.
It's not meant to be.
Yeah, I know.
Like I like the red one. I just like how everybody else is saying. I've said it from the beginning. Those head sculpts are too small for the body.
Even with the whole like Daniel Bell explaining, like the body is just massive because muscles are just
because it's flexing. Yeah, that's like a cop out. That the head is out of scale. Should have been at least a half size bigger. Because it looks like it was a cold day outside. He went into the water and he caught shrinking in the head.
You're thinking about the other head, but that's okay.
Yeah, exactly. But that's what that one looks like.
Yeah.
Especially the Red Hulk. Look at the way how far deep in the Red Hulk head is to the body.
I think it's just turned that way. That's what you can see. Yeah.
It might be just the positioning, but still, the head's too small. It needs to be slightly bigger. And I would have been happier with the Red Hulk with the mustache.
Oh yeah, the mustache or like a cigar on the base, or
right?
Somewhere.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, look at that, man. This thing, I don't know how I feel about like this key over here on his foot. That must be like all rod right there.
And it could. That's another thing. Like the way they keyed it into it, it might be a little bit hard as well because it's just a foot. Even though the peg that goes into it is wide, the little piece of metal that goes into it isn't that far. Isn't that deep. Yeah, so you see how long the peg is that goes in, but the little metal rod that goes through it. Is that going through his entire leg up to his body?
I am imagining.
Or is it just going up to the knee?
I think it's just going to his knee.
Because if it's just going into the knee, regardless, it's gonna end up leaning. It's gonna have that lean to it, regardless.
He's gonna lean with it.
He's gonna start leaning forward. He's gonna end up leaning too far forward.
Yeah. I think the portraits are fine. The portraits should not be the size of his thighs or biceps. What's up, Knight? Yeah, but Sideshow was like, "F you, Jose. We're gonna ship this out." I was scared about the paint job, but looking at the picture on the left, the green is popping. I was like worried it's too light, but here it looks good. Piggy's Picks. What's up, man? Yeah, so again, one of our guys sent this to me. Nice guy. Oh, look at that. You see that? They swapped out the portraits. What do you think of? I kind of wish the portraits came with the bodies. Like I don't like that you could remove the
Oh,
portrait.
that's separated. Yeah.
Yeah,
For all that, they could have just left the faces mounted.
yeah,
Especially if there's no switch outs, there's no need for the heads to come off.
yep. That just tells me people are gonna either do recast or custom heads. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
But,
that I can see. I can see a few custom heads coming out of this.
yeah. But I think it still looks good. Here's the Green Lantern.
The long leg Green Lantern, yeah.
You don't like this one either?
I think the length of his legs are too long for his body.
Man, it looks perfect. He's just stretched out. Like his ankle is like twisted completely. His like foot is. I don't know.
It's the hip to the knee distance for me. Like that whole thigh area. It seems too long for me. Like, granted, he's stretched out all the way. Like everybody keeps saying he's a swimmer's pose or whatever, but just like the length itself seems too long for me.
I would say the same thing. I think what's confusing people for the most part is like there's no pants area. There's like a one-piece suit, so there's like nowhere to tell where his waist is, and
there's no separation.
Yeah, there's no separation there. So I think that's what I think it look. I mean, one of the best sculptors did this one, Daniel Belli. So
right.
I'm sure he knows more. Maybe he does. I don't know.
He knows what he's doing.
Yeah. But these are in-hand pictures. So to see these 3 statues from Sideshow, like, and seeing the paint and everything, like, I don't see any issues, or I don't know of any issues. Is great news, man. So production is gonna be pretty good, I think.
Right.
That's assuming too, right? Oh, and there's the lit up ring.
Okay. That was a nice light up feature.
I forget who called this out. Like someone said, like the wrist was too small. I think it was. I forget who it was. But who's gonna look at that wrist, man? Come on. Yeah, but yeah, man. Like I love the news for the Bishop. I love these pictures. Thanks, nice guy again for letting me show these pictures. What's it called? Atticus says, I think some of the proportions have been off by Sideshow. Oh, what do you think about that?
Oh, with the Hulk, yeah, definitely.
You think with the Hulk's so difficult though, man. His body is exaggerated. Like
right.
There's no other character that has these types of muscles, except for CMP. But,
you can exaggerate them, but then if you go too overboard, it's too much.
Yeah.
Like which other statue that they did recently? They did a statue recently. I'm trying to remember. What are the Wolverine?
Oh yeah,
the 1/3 Wolverine that they're doing.
Yeah, you think that's exaggerated?
Oh yeah, not the portraits, the muscles. His bicep muscle is too big. It's pointing in the wrong direction. Like his body proportion is off.
That's okay. So you know this character way more than I do, I'm sure. But like, is he supposed to be short and he's supposed to be very stocky, right? Like he's supposed to be exaggerated. Like
he's supposed to be like. Granted, a lot of the reason why he looks like this is because of the fact that they took it off of a reference photo from a comic book cover or a comic image, and they're trying to emulate the comic image. So that's what throws it off. Like if we're supposed to have normal, human proportions to it, it would be better. But if you look at it straight ahead, that bicep muscle doesn't turn that way.
Are you talking about like
that bicep muscle right there? You see how the muscle is?
Yeah.
Your arm does not turn that way. That's not a proper. It's not correct. It doesn't look right. And if his arm is bending at the elbow, that muscle doesn't come out that way. It doesn't sit that way on your body.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Like yeah, exactly right here where
Yeah, that's why it bends. And you see that big muscle right in front of it with the vein across it? Yeah. That's not supposed to be there.
The bicep glorious.
Yeah.
But everything is like everything else is spot on. Though,
everything else looks nice, but it's still like I said, it's just not for me. Let's put it that way. I'm not a fan of it. I know people are. You know, if it's for you, it's your money. You spend it the way you want to spend it. It's in your collection. If you like your collection and you like what's in it, don't worry about what other people think about it.
Yep. I say the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
Mark Book says, look at these late night scrap boys in here. What's up, Mark? Depends on your genetics. He has poppers for biceps. He says, depends on your genetics, Jose. He's saying Puerto Ricans don't have those muscles, man. That's what he said. Okay. Saying all that, though, look at that price, baby. $820.
Oh, man. Yeah, the price for the price of the scale, yeah. You can't go wrong. You can't go wrong at all. That's a gimme. That's a gimme for people that want it.
Yeah. Sideshow was like, let's throw some cash at their face, you know. Make
exactly.
them, throw like a couple dollars at their biceps.
Mm-hmm. You know, give them a low run. Give them a good price on it. Let them buy it.
Yeah. Them Sideshow boys buy everything. So.
Mm-hmm. It's like the new Vixens.
Oh, you don't like that?
No! I love the Vixens. I love the way they came out, but it's it's something. I got what's her name, the succubus. I ordered it because I liked the way it looked. The other two girls, I don't know what she is. The one in the water, and the other one with the stairwell. Those came out nice too, but I can't start another collection. Like, the succubus is just on the whim. The way she looks, the way it's painted out, the wings on it, everything about it is just perfect. Like, it's just a perfect sculpt.
So you got two?
So,
is that what you said?
So I had to get it.
There wasn't like little Jose wasn't saying like
No, little Jose wasn't saying it, because if that was the case, I would have gotten the Deja Torres and a few other ones.
Like little Jose was young
perfect. Yeah, it's just perfect. The way the anatomy on it, everything on it, like. And I'm hoping that the wings are detachable, because I would display her without the wings.
It wouldn't make sense without the wings, though.
She still looks good regardless.
Oh yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah. I'm gonna order this, but I'm only holding off because if the pre-orders or the edition size is like 2,000, I'm like, oh, after that, I'm just gonna wait. But if it's like 500 or something low, I'm gonna pre-order it.
I did the pre-order. I did the extended pre-order.
Yeah.
The whole 8 months or whatever it is that they have.
No, that's smart. Like, it doesn't come out till like early next year, so just
right, exactly.
Yeah, stretch that baby out.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's a solid piece from Sideshow. Do you think like the biggest thing for this too, like it's not Jean Grey, it's not X23?
Right, exactly. Yeah, it's different. It's something different. It's not comic book character. It's not Star Wars related. It's not movie prop related. It's just their own design.
Yeah, I think,
and that's what makes it. And like I was saying, like even with the Vixens, the girl with the octopus sculpt was great. The girl in the stairwell. I'm not a fan of the forced perspective of the stairwell in the background. But it still looks awesome.
It looks. I saw people's collections. Look at that thing, man.
Yeah, that was nice.
I kind of just want to get it for that. Yeah, but the one that's I think her name is Mr. Sin or Miss Sin or something. Yeah, this one right here.
Mm-hmm. So you take off that stairwell, she'll look great just without it.
I think it's detachable, isn't it? Like it's like, doesn't it like?
I would think so. I don't think it would come in the box that way.
No, of course not. But
it's detachable. You can see it from there.
Yeah.
And you can just post it with just her sitting in the front. It makes for a nice statue. But like I said, I don't have enough space for the collection I have now to add extra stuff to it. It's like
just get rid of your Bowens, man.
No, that's my thing. Like it's just a nicely done statue. The sculpting is nice. The paintwork from what they show looks nice, because the paint jobs are always going to look good on the pieces that they show. When they get to the house, that's when you have to worry about it. Pray that it comes out better than what you think it is, and that you're not going to end up having to go get repainted.
The biggest, I gotta say this, like the thing I don't like about this one, I thought they got rid of it. It was the overspray. like her right side of her body. You see that? It looks like charcoal. Like she went to a barbecue and she forgot to clean up.
Well, she's in a cave somewhere.
I
Where
don't
that
need
dirty climbing.
overspray to tell me that she's in the cave. I could see the
Right.
cave.
Yeah.
But I get the idea. Like, that's something it's a nitpick for me.
Right. See, and that's another thing. Like, the guys were talking earlier about the bishop, and they're talking about how would they want the bishop to look,
Yeah.
and they were talking about the power signature. You know, I don't know how Sideshow is with guns. I don't know if I don't know how the Marvel licensing is that allows them to use guns, or how they can portray guns with the characters.
I want him to have a big ass gun, almost
Yeah.
as big as Cable's, but like
He's gonna if they pose him, if they pose him like the Cable statue, he'll be perfect.
yeah.
But just don't, if you're gonna use the energy signatures, just don't use that overspray like they did with Darkseid with the orange. Like
The Cheetos?
the Cheeto spray,
Yeah.
or the Venom sewer with all that green.
Yeah, F that. I don't want to do that.
Mm-hmm.
I get
Like I
it,
said,
man.
they gotta hit a home run with that bishop.
Yeah, there's that too, right? Like I say this to a lot of people. Like you could do all the work, you could do all that stuff, but like the follow up is what you need to like
Right, exactly.
concentrate as well. So there's that.
Because as long as the fans have been clamoring for the character and wanted the character,
Mhm.
it has to be top notch. Because if not, it's gonna get as much hate as that new X-23 that came out.
Yeah, I guess you got like I like the X-23. I don't get the all the hate for it.
I think it has to come off with the fact that it's not as popular. The costume itself, not the character, because the character is popular regardless.
Mhm.
But it's the female version of Wolverine, so she's not even technically X-23.
Yeah, she's supposed to be Wolverine.
She's Wolverine.
Yeah.
So you have the blue and yellow on her. The blue looks too bright. That's one thing. If that's the main face for the character, they should have went with the mask instead. And comparing this one to the last one was so much better because she was more feral. You know, she was showing off basically in the last one, and this one here she's too demean. She has like too much of a calm demeanor. In this one, she's supposed to be the Wolverine. She's supposed to be, wild, and she's just standing there.
See,
even though she's posed, she's in a sense she's just standing there. She's like there.
See,
Like,
a lot of people would say, you're not being inclusive, man. You gotta.
I don't believe in that. I was born in '73. I was born in '73. All that inclusivity thing goes out the garbage.
This is a 2024 X-23.
Nah.
She's not being crazy.
By the way.
I like it. Like, I know it's not for everybody. I really like it. Compared to the other one, though, the other one kills this one.
Oh yeah, 100%. And like I said before, it reminds me too much of a Kotobukiya statue.
I think, I forgot who brought that up, but yeah, I saw the other one too.
Like it's too animated for me, in a sense.
Yep.
Like her look is too animated.
She looks like Pixar right there.
Right. Something. It's off. There's something off with her.
Yeah.
It's a great statue, though. Not shitting on the artist that did it. They did a hell of a job sculpting everything that they did. The people that painted it, great job or whatever. But it's not for me. It's not a in my collection type statue.
Got you. There's no problem with that. Like that's like you said earlier. You initially said it's not for everybody. Not everything. Yeah. So.
And everything is for everybody.
Yeah. It's all good. Yeah. Random Korean says, yeah, it looks like a Pixar character for kids, kinda. I would call this 2024 X-23. But yeah, man. Like I just wanted to get on tonight. I was supposed to get on earlier, but like I told Jose, I was at the club. And I had to get some stuff done. But Jose, any other pieces you want to talk about tonight?
What else is there?
The biggest thing was that Bishop, the freaking Riddler, the I thought that was pretty cool news. The Luke Skywalker, that was pretty badass.
Right, but even with the Luke Skywalker, they showed us the Luke Skywalker already, in a sense. When they did the Ben Kenobi and the Rex, they showed us that image of Luke on the ladder climbing up to the X-wing. So we already have an idea of what it's going to look like. They haven't shown us the actual piece, but we have a concept to it.
But that's the thing. Like, that's one thing I want to clarify. Like, Sideshow didn't show us. Like, someone from within the panel, leaked it or something, right?
No, they showed that before. Well, yeah, in the panel when they were in what con was that? They had whatever con it was that they were showing it off. Mm-hmm. That was one of the images that they showed with the Rex, the Boba Fett. I mean, was it Boba Fett? Yeah, those pictures, yeah.
Yeah.
But we already, like I said, we already know what it's gonna look like. Now, if they would have just had the title card and no picture, then we could have been like, what it's gonna look like. We would have had more of a hype to it. Mm-hmm. It's more of a hype for it like that. But once we already have a concept, it's like, all right, we know what's gonna look like already.
So I want to ask, like, if they were going to announce something, would you want this or would you want this?
I'd rather have the image. Show me what it's going to look like.
Gotcha.
I'd rather have a concept design behind it so I can see what's going to look like. Then, give me, a few months later, 4 months down the line, 3 months down the line, you show me the actual digital print of it already printed out, ready to go.
And throw this in the garbage right here?
Yeah, just throw that in the garbage, Put that on the box. That's all I need that to be on the box. I don't need to get the image of it. Just put it on the box and keep moving.
Yeah, you're crazy. Fatal says, then they called her Uncaged. Oh yeah, like the way they're naming that one too.
Yeah, exactly. She's uncaged, but she's so calm. Well, she uncaged if she's calm.
It's 2024 X23. Yeah, come on. Yeah, this Mace Windu was badass. It looks exactly like their drawing, man.
Right, exactly. They went from concept to digital sculpt. It looks perfect.
Yeah, like this one's.
Yeah, that looks exactly like the way the image came. The sculpt came out.
Yeah. Oh, here it is, right here.
Yeah.
Man, Sideshow needs to hire me. That's all I gotta say. Yeah, I mean that's all that's come out. But no, I would say like there's 30 pieces now from Sideshow, and it's only July, so it's a crazy year for Sideshow. Big props to Sideshow. If Sideshow wants to send me a succubus, like I'm here for it.
Red Hulk.
Oh, Red Hulk. Yeah, they want to send me some pieces. Like I'm good. The voice of the voices, not the voice of the people. So I'm kidding.
Exactly.
Jose, anything else you want to talk about? Like, it could be Prime 1. I don't care. It could be anything you want.
There's really nothing out for Prime 1 that I've seen. That's so compared to Sideshow. I know I might be in the minor. Those other companies, for me personally, do nothing for me. I'm not a fan of Prime 1. I'm not a fan of XM. They make some nice pieces, but I wouldn't put them over some of the Sideshow stuff.
Really? Like,
yep. The XM X-Men characters, I don't think any of them beat the Sideshow ones. Even the constantly clamoring over Storm. I don't care for the Storm from XM. I don't care for her screaming face. The leaning back, I don't care for it at all. Now,
why
the Storm,
you lying? Why?
Now, the Storm that they just recently did for Sideshow, the white suit, it wasn't anything big. I think the original classic costume, Canali Storm, is the best one from Sideshow, but I'm not a fan of XM. The Magneto on Throne, it doesn't do anything. It didn't do anything for me. Like, he's sitting. So what? That's why I was never a fan of the the Sideshow Doom. He's sitting. He's not doing anything.
Yeah.
Granted, it's a power position because of the character. I'm not a fan of the statue, and I'm a collector from the original line of the Sideshow pieces because I have OG Cap, OG Thor, OG Iron Man, the OG Hulk. I have those pieces in my collection, and the Doctor Doom did nothing for me. The switch out portrait for the XM Magneto looks like Ricardo Montalban from Fantasy Island. It doesn't look like anything. I've seen the XM Rogue in person. She looks smaller. She looks smaller than quarter scale.
Yeah, I've seen that one in person too.
Like she's, the night. I don't. I'm more of a traditional costume look for the characters. So when the companies take liberties, when they take liberties to changing the costumes, adding the piping, changing the shoe designs, stuff like that, it doesn't do anything for me. Like I don't need the characters in Timberlands. You know, even though we support people that wear Timberlands like Rashid, but you know, one of those things. But you know, I'm more of the classic comic style. If it doesn't have that classic comic style, I'm not a fan of it. Like,
I don't know if you got a chance to read this, but Anthony M says, "Right when I thought the Voiceless was a Sideshow hater."
Out of my collection, most of the stuff that I have is after Bow and the Sideshow.
Yeah, that's interesting to hear, man. I feel like you like through like the groups I've seen, like you've been collecting forever, like even like back in the Bowen days, and to hear that none of the XM or Prime One stuff like does it for you, and like Sideshow is supreme. That's interesting. Like you said earlier, man, like collect whatever you like, and that's what you like. So
and don't get me wrong, like with Sideshow, the only thing that limits Sideshow is that Sideshow doesn't do all the characters. Like, all right, we got 900 Spider-Man. We have 2 Green Goblins from Sideshow. We don't have any other. We don't have any other villains from them. We had the Rhino. You know, at least XM went out of their way to make extra characters. They made the Scorpion. They made Sandman. They made Lizard. They made all those other characters, which is good for the collection. But they didn't do anything for me. Like, it wasn't a wow factor for me. Like, every time I see XM, it's like, it's nice, but I can't. It won't fit in my collection. Like, I don't feel it'll fit amongst the other characters, amongst the other stuff that I have in the collection.
Maybe the Sideshow. I don't know, man. I don't know how far Sideshow could take this, man. They're like, I'm gonna just put estimated 30 statues in, like, till July, and I feel like if they shut down right now, I think the community would be okay with it. That's a lot of statues, man. Like, you gotta think about it too. I don't know if it's plausible for everyone to like pre-order all these like 15 statues from them or something. You know, there's a lot coming out.
We still got 3 shows from them.
Yeah,
we have the Sideshow Con itself. We have Spooktacular, and then we have the Christmas.
Yep, 12 days of the Sideshow.
12 days of Sideshow. So we have still stuff to show up. But like I said, a lot of the times when we get these shows, we're gonna get the Sideshow show first, because I don't know if it's after or before San Diego. A lot of the stuff that they show off is going to be stuff that we've seen already. So we're gonna see the Dazzler again. We're gonna see the Wolverine. We're gonna see a lot of stuff that we saw already. Because last year's show, they showed us Captain America again. They showed us the Thor. They showed us the Black Widow. You know, they're still going to show us 100 Hot Toy figures. You know, they're going to show us the stuff that we've seen already.
Art prints.
Right, art prints, stuff like that. They're not going to show us any. I feel at least with the Sideshow Con, we're not going to see anything brand new. They're just going to show everything displayed together.
I'm okay with it.
Hopefully we'll get a sneak of something we haven't fully seen. Maybe we'll get shocked and they'll show us Mystique. a full reveal for Mystique in Sideshow at Sideshow Con, but probably by Spectacular we'll see excuse me, more stuff that they have on the horizon. Maybe we'll finally see that Weapon X. Hopefully he won't be in the leaping pose with the arms across his chest, but you know.
Anthony M says barely the beginning. There's plenty coming. I feel like this guy's laughing. He's like, but no, I got that clip. But there's more.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, So, I gotta say,
I want more.
even though I'm saying it's already at its limit, but like just thinking about what you just said and everything, like those reveals will be awesome to see, and like to see more. Like, I feel like as collectors too, like we want everything and we just keep wanting. Like we just got news of this Bishop. Someone said that's cool, but now I want a Jubilee. I was like, man, just rejoice! Like we got the freaking Bishop. He's like, no, man, I want a Jubilee now. I was like, damn,
Yeah, we're greedy.
we're greedy. Yeah, that's like the perfect word. We're greedy. Anthony M says can't show everything and then nothing, or vice versa. Oh, that's true too. You gotta spread it out, man. Spread them cheeks. Cool. Yeah, like I don't know. You're right though. Like when I come back to think about it, like when I look at Prime 1, XM, Queen, it's like they have lately, like before XM had a bunch of bangers, but like lately it's just been like, here's this. Like I want the Magneto from XM Studios, but that was like 2 years ago. It's like 2024. Like I can't wait for another year, you know.
Right, yeah, and that's another thing. They take so long for their pieces to come out.
Yeah, that succubus should be here by the end of the year, early next year, man. That's
right. Yeah,
you saw that Hulk. That Hulk is already in people's hands, man. Come on, like, Sideshow is like crazy, man. Or they may reveal what has been announced. It says Jesse Hernandez.
Yeah, that's definitely for the Sideshow Con. Whatever's gonna come out.
Yeah, I think that's what you were saying, right?
They're gonna show the Hulk again. They're gonna show all three Hulks probably together. They're gonna show the Dazzler, which nobody likes, but everybody wanted.
Jesus. That Dazzler looks good. Buck.
I like the Dazzler, but I understand what people's concepts are. You know, a lot of the people that are collected during the times of when the X-Men animated series was on, when the Pride of the X-Men one-shot cartoon came out, during the video game era, Jim Lee's era of characters. So you had Dazzler in her blue. So that's what people want. And then they throw the classic Dazzler, which was the Dazzler that I grew up on. So I like the concept of the character. And what people have to realize is I believe it's the anniversary of the character Dazzler, because if you look at Marvel's making a series of covers based off of the disco era because of the Dazzler. They're doing I think a new Dazzler comic, so it's all based on her origin when she came out. So I guess Sideshow just threw out that version of Dazzler because that's what's coming out from Marvel.
Yeah, there's a strategy behind it, of course.
But I made my own blue Dazzler. People started making fun of it. So, F them. That's why I say if you can't get it through the Sideshow or any of the companies, come out your pocket. It's easier that way.
Yeah. In case you guys don't know, he's talking about like the voiceless does custom Bowen pieces, right?
Bowen quarter scale. Yeah.
You do quarter scale, dude? Goddamn. Hey,
yeah,
really?
My Dazzler's quarter scale.
Are you serious? I didn't see any pictures. You gotta send me pictures of
that.
Yeah,
I saw some new pictures.
Yeah. All right. What's the final scale for Bowen's? I keep hearing 1/6, 1/7.
Okay, Bowen's scale for the statues are 1/7 scale.
Okay.
And the busts are 1/7, 1/8.
1/7. They're not 1/6.
They're not 1/6 because if you get Toto Bukia's 1/6 vision, the vision is bigger than the Bowen statue, and that's a regular 1/6 scale statue. So it's bigger. So it's between 1/7 statue size of between 1/7 and 1/8 for the bust.
All right, well, I'm gonna take that back to the books. I want to talk to Randy himself. uh, Mark Book says, "Hope to see the new Quarter of the Dead piece," and I completely forgot. Like, even Sideshow is like working on Sideshow originals, Quarter of the Dead pieces. They put in work, man. Like
Yeah,
Sideshow's.
their original concepts are great.
Mm-hmm.
The Court of the Dead, the Vixens, the Succubus. Hopefully, with the Succubus, we'll see other characters that they make, their own created characters.
There's that
Oh,
vampire and that goat-looking thing.
Right.
Yeah. So that's. Jesse says, like, as well as Weapon X, Constantine, etc., etc. Anthony M says Dazzler is for the OGs.
Yeah, exactly. That version of Dazzler is for the OGs.
There you go. This is why I want a scuba Cyclops. Oh, they might be making that too, man.
I got one of my own. I got Scuba Steve Cyclops in my collection.
But is he brown? That's all that matters.
It's brown.
Again, big shout out to Nice Guy for showing these pictures. I've been looking at this since like we've been talking for a while. This is like huge props to Sideshow and all their stuff, but also like, look at that, man. That looks so badass. You know, like what this Green Lantern made me come to a crossroads with was like I collect 1/3 Justice League guys, but this freaking Green Lantern and the new Superman have me thinking about going back to quarter scale for the Justice League. Cause like you get almost everything with the freaking quarter scale, man. This would be insane. Let's see. Ferendi says, "Talk about greedy," and now I want a Sunfire. Yeah. Oh. Well, yeah. I don't got anything else to mention. The Bishop was great. But Jose, anything else, man? I think you're on mute, maybe, or you're probably away. I think you're away. It's all good.
Yeah, no,
he said.
I just sent you a picture.
Okay. Let me get it. Man, this is fake, man. Okay. All right, this is from Jose. Let's see. No nudes. Yep, no nudes. Share.
You know, they're all custom pieces. Banshee's custom, Cyclops is custom, Thunderbird is custom, and the Dazzler's custom.
Wow. I thought honestly, I remember. I think you showed me this one time, but I thought these were 1/6. But like these are quarter, man.
Well, quarter scale. Look at it connects to the Colossus.
You know, I don't like doing this to people, but what the fuck's up with the dust, man?
Hey, listen. the mate is off.
No, the Dazzler looks badass though. There's that Scuba and
There's a Scuba Steve. There you go.
He's
Classic Cyclops. No pouches, no jackets, nothing. Classic costume.
This is scary. Like you're literally getting everything you want.
Yeah, and you know what's funny? It's one of those things that you like as you collect. At a certain point, you just get tired of waiting. At least for me, you get tired of waiting for stuff to get done. So if it's not a custom group, because custom groups, everybody makes statues, or people are making statues for the custom groups. Only thing with me in custom groups, I'm in a bunch of them. I'm very impatient, waiting for stuff to come out. Some commissions take 2 to 3 years, and you're just waiting. I get a sculptor. I talk to the sculptor. I tell him on Friday, I do my little corny drawings. I give him the references of the characters, and I tell him this is what I want. This is my idea. This is my vision of what I want it to look like. Mm-hmm. Go crazy. Within the end of the week, I'm getting excuse me, renders of the character. Do you want to how does this look? We go back and forth. And within 2 weeks, I got a completed piece already.
God damn. I didn't think it was that quick. God damn.
It
That's
all
crazy.
depends. Like I said, if you're doing it for yourself and you're set on what you want already,
Yeah.
it should be easy. It should be a 1, 2, 3 thing, unless of course if you're getting sculptors that have 5 or 6 of the jobs that they're doing for other people, then that cuts into your time because they're working on other stuff that's ahead of you.
Yeah.
But if you work with somebody that you're working with them constantly, they'll knock it out. I've worked with somebody that I requested them to do a piece for me, a personal piece. I told them on Friday, by Tuesday I had a full piece done, sculpted already. All the renders, everything, we talked on it. I told them what changes I wanted on it. They changed it to the way I wanted it. By that Thursday, everything was done. I okayed it, paid the sculptor. They sent it off to get printed.
Jose lives in China, by the way. Just giving you guys a heads up.
Yeah.
Forenzi says, classic, nice Jose. This is my dream lineup. Brian X-Men.
Mhm.
Anthony says, those more obscure characters licensors would never sign off on. There's that too, right? So that's why you
Yeah.
got to take this route. So
And that's why you got to take it. That's why you got to do it yourself sometimes. Like,
yeah.
for example, look at the Bishop. The only reason Bishop is coming out now is because it's in the cartoon. If X-Men 97 wouldn't have came out and it wouldn't have been as popular as it was, there wouldn't be a Bishop.
Yeah.
In my opinion, I feel like there wouldn't be a Bishop except for maybe the Iron Studio ones, the mini one from the Iron Studio and the one from the XM Sentinel.
Yeah, the XM Studio Sentinel.
I don't think they would ever make a full size Bishop because everyone wants it, but they wouldn't want to do the risk of having it out and nobody purchasing it.
Yeah, that plays a huge factor, like popularity, like
Mhm.
when these things come out, and like luckily that X-Men 97 came out. Like I was saying initially, when this whole thing started tonight, like it's thanks to like the people that kept pushing it, but that
Right.
X-Men 97 was like, that sealed the deal right there. They're like,
Right, exactly.
yeah,
Just like look at how long it took us to get a Nightcrawler.
yep, there's that too.
Yeah, look how long it took us to get a Beast. Sideshow still hasn't done a Beast statue yet, except for that terrible concept design one that's butt naked with the book.
I gotta be a hater, Jose. That was like someone worked hard on that naked one.
Oh, they did, but it's not Beast. That's not Beast. I've never seen Beast butt naked in a comic book. Reading a book. Less reading a book.
I gotta say, I had that Nightcrawler when I was collecting the X-Men. That Nightcrawler from Sideshow was badass. This is all Sideshow right here, by the way.
Right.
Like Cable, Deadpool, all these things
Mhm.
are from. Yeah, man, a Beast would be badass. A Jubilee would be badass. A freaking Bishop would be badass. Like, there's a lot of things that would be badass. But what we have right now, it's
What we have now is perfect.
yeah.
But
I got
the greediness in us. We want more. We want that collection to extend. We want it to get better, bigger, nicer.
Yeah. Well,
Like-
if Sideshow could send me a succubus, okay. It's the greedy guy side of me. But yeah, that's cool though, man. I appreciate you sharing that picture of those
Right.
pieces.
No problem.
So, if people watch the replay, they'll come after you or something. Jesse says he wants more villains.
Right? Yeah, villains another thing, but we had a Sinister that XM did. They ruined it because they picked the wrong version of Sinister to use.
I love when that came out. Like everyone spoke up. Like Rashid was probably at the front of the line.
Mhm. Oh yeah. And it's funny because like we all said they took it from the wrong version of Mr. Sinister.
Yeah.
Like the new storyline that they're taking the characters off from, which is that I forgot what the house of what is it from?
I
The story that I don't even remember. Anyway,
Yeah.
that version of Mr. Sinister isn't the version people want. They want the classic. Like I said, everybody grew up at a certain time that they have their pick of the character. Like a lot of the collectors are during the Jim Lee era, so everybody wants a Jim Lee style character. Be it Bishop, be it Mr. Sinister, the Dazzler, whatever those characters people have a connection to.
Anthony
So
says that beast was that movie maquette. This is 1/5
yeah,
though, isn't it?
yeah, it was 1/5. But and even that beast with the beast that's there on the right hand side with the blue and the gold.
Yeah, this
Like
guy right
that's
here.
to me, even though he was that's the astonishing X-Men beast, that's still not beast to me.
No. I'm liking this one from Iron Studios. That's pretty good, I think.
Nah, that's horrible. I wouldn't get that as a gift.
Wow. Well,
Why is he wearing gloves? Why is
you-
the beast wearing mittens for?
it's 2024, man. He has to keep his hands pretty. That's all.
Why does he have a backpack on?
Oh,
What is
man.
it for?
Anthony says direct from special effects studio that designed Beast for the movie from Spectral Motion.
Yeah. And the beast wasn't naked in the movie, so why was he naked in the statue?
I'm sorry, Anthony. We got this is Jose for you. That's cool.
See now the custom ones that they did of the beast, those were nice. That was a nice one. But when that Wicked did, that was a nice piece.
Yeah, the freaking concepts these guys have sometimes, it's insane. $3,000, not $3,000. But yeah, of course there's gonna be a ton of pieces missing from that. Like the X-Men's like unlimited basically. They're still going with like new characters and stuff.
Right.
Oh, he says I'm talking about the upright naked one.
And that's what I'm talking about. The upright naked one is horrible. He wasn't naked in the comics. He wasn't naked in the movie. Why do we have a naked beast? He's not Dr. Manhattan. Dr. Manhattan, you have a naked Dr. Manhattan. I could understand that because it was in the comics, but it was in the movie.
Anthony, you're not gonna win this battle, by the way.
Yeah, you're not. It's definitely not gonna.
Unless you want to come online and talk to this guy, but yeah.
We got 3 more hours to talk. We can do it, but you're not gonna win it. You're not gonna win in the next 10 minutes. That's for sure.
Nah, that's funny, man. But just chiming in to answer some questions. It's all good. No, that's funny. I don't think I've seen Anthony M on this one, but like, cool to see you, man. Let's see. Man, that's all I had for tonight. I really want to talk about that Bishop. Huge props to Sideshow for that thing. Just the news by itself for me is all worth it. I know I'm repeating myself a lot, but I really like this brought up good news to me today.
Yeah, it was a win for the fans. That's for sure.
He says it was laundry day. That's funny. Yeah, it was definitely a huge win. Sideshow boys rise up. That's all I could say. And you hear that they're doing fireworks over here. It's 1 a.m. over here. God damn, man, freaking go to sleep, man. Well, Jose, that's all I had. What are you up to tomorrow, man? For 4th of July, you know.
Nothing really, because I ended up testing positive for COVID, so I've been sick.
Oh, are you serious? I'm sorry.
I've been sick since Saturday, so I've been stuck in the house.
Yeah.
So hopefully by this Saturday I'll be better, so I could go to Buddy's house for a cookout. But that's about it.
This Saturday, that thing's gonna. Okay, I'm sorry. I calm down. You better just rest up. Forget the barbecue.
I've been cooped up in the house for since Saturday. I'm going stir crazy already.
Oh yeah, just hug those statues. You know the custom ones you made.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. Also, rest up, man. I don't know what you're doing here tonight. I'm sorry to hear that, man. I didn't know.
I've been sleeping in the morning too much. That's why I'm up this late.
Yeah. You gotta get that Puerto Rican suit, man. Like,
take it.
Like Aldo, all that stuff, you know.
Yeah, I've been taking too many naps during the morning.
Yeah. All right, let's get out of here, Jose. Thanks for joining in, and everyone else tonight: Anthony, Jesse, Forenzi, everyone else, Loco, Mark Books, everyone. Thanks for stopping by. Have a great 4th of July. Party it up for Jose. You know he's gonna be in bed, like resting up. But yeah, you guys have a great night. See you guys.
Go America.
Go America. USA. USA. USA.
All right, guys. Everybody.